All right, we are live here Wednesday night, St. Paul's versus Fontainebleau. And tonight we will have inclusion night, and we're going to go ahead and leave it to John Iannusa to call out the starting lineups and all the core pack members for inclusion night. Looks like the core pack for St. Paul's will throw out the first pitch.
figure out who's throwing to who here. Dude, he's awesome. And look, like, if you talk to him, if you met him, you'd never know.
All right, here comes the first pitch here at St. Paul's at Heap Field.
All right.
Great job here by the
Absolutely.
boys. And also, congrats to Martinez for winning the state championship again this year. I think he's a 3-time state champion in wrestling, which is fantastic. Just something all the boys can get around and get excited. And now we'll get ready for some baseball. We got Bradley Strucker, sophomore, on the mound tonight for us. Defense looks pretty similar to what we've had in the past, with Lang behind the plate, Reason at first, Bootery at second, Bertrand at short, Kelsey in third base, Villa in left, Springman in center, and Waylon Johnson, our sophomore, in right field.
All right, and I'll go ahead and I will give you guys a starting lineup for the Fontainebleau Bulldogs. Leading off as a designated hitter is number 7, Jackson Hill. Batting second and playing second base is number 27, Andrew Corbett. Batting third and playing right field is number 10, Tanner Conley. Batting fourth and playing left field is number 13, Jordan Davidson. Batting fifth and pitching tonight for the Bulldogs is number 6, Sawyer Shane. Batting sixth and playing first base is number 9, Gage Fradella. Batting seventh and playing third base is number 26, Aiden Easley. Batting eighth and catching is number 4, Eric Bloomkins. And batting ninth and playing shortstop is number 3, Wyatt Robertson. And center field tonight is Rhett Formo, number 28.
Nice.
All right.
Looks like we had a 3-man crew tonight for you, Alan.
Yeah, finally.
Get excited when we get a 3-man crew.
That's right.
I'd like to see the Wills rebound from that series against Rummel here, come out and jump on top of them. Fontainebleau's going to be a tough club. They played a pretty tough schedule.
I can tell you guys that Bradley Stucker has had an incredible start to his season. I think this is his second or third start.
Second start.
Second start.
So he came in relief a couple times, did fantastic, and then they gave him the start, and he really did well.
That's correct.
He was our start against the first game against Rummel.
De La Salle and then Rummel.
Yeah, Rummel was his big one. Yeah.
He went. Well, no, he came in relief
in
against
after
Rummel
the rain. That's
and
what it was.
completed that game, and then he came in against Rummel.
He's pounding.
No, he started, and then Andrew came in for relief. That's a ground ball.
Bertrand. Throw, good
All
job.
right. So good start for the Wolves.
Came in and pounded the zone there early. That's good. Got on top.
I tell you, I think he gets that ball. It surprises the hitters. It jumps on him. He throws a lot harder than you would think.
He looks like he's got a little short arm delivery here.
He
Coach.
does.
Yeah.
I think that's part of the
Yeah, he's a
deception,
quick
too.
twitch guy. He's got to shoot.
That could be effective for sure.
One pitch. Let's see. Looks like Waylon's going to get under.
Good job.
That was Andrew Corbett for out number 2.
Couldn't ask for a better start there.
Yeah.
And
Johnson was on that one.
Quickly.
Really
Great
good to
jump
see
on
him
the
out,
ball. Absolutely.
getting the start tonight again.
So that brings up the 3-hole, the right fielder, Tanner Conley. Just going
Looks like we got a wind blowing across tonight. So
Okay, maybe. Good pitch there.
maybe a little bit out to right field.
Looking at some statistics on Fontainebleau, just going through some of their games, I can tell you Conley is by far one of their best hitters. Seems to put the bat on the ball and with success every game. So
Got a 1-1 count, 2 outs here at the top of the first.
Listen, I mean, I look at that schedule. I mean, they went up to Sam Houston and they lost 3, but they were all pretty close games.
one hopper to Bertrand.
What an inning!
Good
What
job.
an inning!
That's the way to start.
Yeah. Perfect inning. I think maybe 5-6 pitches.
Can't ask for a better way to start, guys. I'd like to see to get the bats early tonight. Get to it early.
All right, we'll take a little break, and we'll be back for the bottom of the first inning with Kelsey, Sims, and Villa.
Villa.
All right, we are back here, the bottom of the first. We got our freshman Blake Kelsey up the bat. Also saw a Brian Moore sighting in the dugout. Glad to see that. Congrats to him, and glad he is feeling better and back on our in our dugout. Got a base hit to start the game off. Great job.
Love to see that right there, swinging early and often.
So just looking at that game changer, it looks like they started tonight through 115 pitches on Friday. So I thought it was Saturday, but it's Friday. But
so on 4 days rest.
Yeah, that's 4 days rest. Not every fifth day, ain't no big deal.
I don't think we've had one that we've pushed past a 70 mark.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know that we've even had anybody close to 100.
I don't think.
Just from watching this guy warm up, it looks like he's going to be around the zone. He's got a little junk with him, but just need to keep our hands back and be ready to hit.
Strike one to Sims.
Looks like he's up there throwing strikes too. So,
all right, we got no outs here in the bottom of the first with Kelsey with a base hit on first base.
Looks like the umpire's making Clay put on his signal wristband.
Where did he have it? In his back pocket?
In his back pocket, yeah. Which is crazy, but
I've never seen that before.
Nor have I.
Saw it a little bit last year. They think they want to speed it up. They don't want them pulling it out every time.
Makes sense. You would think if it's in the back pocket and every time the coach gives a signal, you got to stop, pull it out. You know,
for some reason, I guess it bothers them a little bit on their arm. I don't know why, but he doesn't like it. And
I think it sticks them too.
Yeah, and between us, look, baseball people are superstitious, so I don't know how I'd feel about the umpire making me take it out of my pocket there.
I've got check swing, foul ball. Got an 0-2 count, no outs here in the bottom of the first. It's good to see Sims back out. We lost him in the end of the last game. He kind of went out with a little shoulder injury again, and glad he's back.
Good eye. Oh, Kelsey ought to be able to advance on a fastball.
Great secondary, great read right there. Pops
Probably
away,
more of a wild pitch there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think it got away from the catcher. So Wolves have running scoring position.
Yeah, and that's what you want with Sims and Villa behind him. You know, you want that kind of guy to get to second in any way he can.
Without question, Brad. We want to get him in scoring position as fast as we can.
Good eye.
Clay again up here taking the count deep. He always does that. He has a good job of taking the count deep.
Say it all the time. He goes from 0-2 to 3-2 quicker than any batter I know.
That's awesome.
Good eye. So it looks like our core pack members that are here tonight are loaded up in the trucks. It looks like the boys took them out there to the left field lounge.
Join the left field lounge.
That is awesome. That whole mentorship and core pack thing is really awesome.
It's one of the best things about St. Paul,
it really
in my
is,
opinion.
Man. That's a great at-bat right there.
So just like that, he draws an 0-2 count to a walk.
Brennan, his senior year this year, Brennan's one of the mentors and loves it. I mean, he's been able
is as well, and I think Brody
is
too.
That's fantastic. I love it. All right, brings up left fielder senior Brennan Villa with 2 men on.
Man, I'd like to see Brennan stay hot right here and find a gap for us.
I tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if Coach Scanlon gives him the bunt here, simply because I would imagine third baseman's going to stay home. Pitcher's going to be falling off.
Listen, if he gets one down the third base line, he can leg it out.
That's what I'm saying.
Sure.
Just get it down the third base line. Bulldogs are trying to see if Brennan's going to show bunt. He did a great job of not showing anything right
I'm not going to argue with Coach Scanlon on whatever he does here, honestly.
No. Not at all.
Not with Brennan up.
I mentioned it more the fact that I think if he gets it down, he's probably getting a hit. If he gets it down at third base.
I got 0-1 count to Villa.
Sawyer continues to pump strikes up there early in the count anyway.
Absolutely.
Good shot. That's going to get down.
Brennan, right on the left field. Got it.
Man. Listen, you couldn't hit the ball any harder right there.
I tell you, I feel like so many times we hit the ball deep, the defense is playing deep.
Yeah.
We hit hard line drives right at them, and they're playing shallow.
Brennan couldn't hit the ball any harder.
No.
I mean, that's all you can ask for. You can't ask for any the best swing. That was the best swing I've seen. I mean, think about it. I mean,
yeah, hard line drive right at him.
Absolutely. I mean, you can't hit any harder than that.
Brings up Jude Reason on a 4-hole. Got one out here in bottom of the first.
Good eye. So I did notice Sawyer in his warms up. He looks like he throws that changeup quite a lot. Probably the lefties will see it more than the righties.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Gonna be
that's
a base
down.
hit. Gonna be a.
It's going to be a
It's gonna
base
bring
hit.
in one at
we should
least.
be able to go first to third.
There
Like
you
Sims.
go.
There we go. All right. It's a big
Good job there.
That's a great piece
Good
of
job,
hitting right there.
1-6.
Great piece of hitting.
Yeah, right past the first baseman's mitt.
Look, I think this guy's going to be around the zone. I think we just need to be patient and hit our pitch for sure.
So that's 2 hits here for the Wolves in the top of the first, and we take the lead 1-0.
It looks like the Wolves' bats are staying alive.
Yeah, hitting was not necessarily the problem those series against Rummel. We just gotten to a point that last game where uncharacteristically we walked
the ball.
way too many people.
Yeah,
That's
double-digit
something
walks.
we can't do.
Yeah, double-digit walks will kill y'all every time.
I think we had more walks in that last game than we've had all year.
Well, started him off with a little breaking ball right there.
Missed off the plate. Great call by Blue.
Yes, sir.
Reason sporting the baby blue
Cleats
shoes
in it.
today.
Yeah.
I like that.
I noticed he had a baby blue glove too the other
Yeah,
day
when
he
he
pitched.
was pitched.
That ball's hit
Freeman
foul.
takes it out. 1-1 count now. 1 out. Bottom of the first.
Come on, Easton. Good eye.
It's a great stop right there by the catcher. Good job laying off of it as well by Easton.
I'd love to see if we can get a ball in the dirt, even if the catcher blocks it. I'd like Jude to be aggressive here.
Absolutely.
You know, get over to second, stay out of the double play
Take
possibility.
a good second there and just get a good read off the out of the pitcher's hand.
Plenty of time.
I got a 2-2 count. 1 out here. Bottom of the first.
Like this, he's just got to be ready to hit here.
Oh, that's exactly.
That's
Oh no.
the run. They say the run counts. The run is counting. The run scored before
The run should score because it
before
wasn't
the third
forced
out.
right
Correct.
there.
Absolutely.
All right, so on the inning, the Wolves get 2 hits, 2 runs on 2 hits, and they leave 2 men on.
And we'll be back for the top of the second. All right, we're back here at the top of the second. Strucker on the mound. Start off with a high ball. All right, we'll give a free one to 13.
That was Davidson,
And a man on here. No
left
outs.
fielder. So this brings up the pitcher, Sawyer Shane, number 8.
We got a 2-run cushion here. Let's pound the zone and
Yeah.
see if we can.
A little ground ball double play here would be nice.
We had a nice discussion up here trying to figure out if Jude Reason was on purpose going back to first to cause a little chaos for us to get that second run across or not.
Well, Brad, whether it was on purpose or not, it worked out well
It worked
for us.
out well in our favor. Either way.
Reason stopping in the baseline, they threw the ball to first to get the force out, which in turn, when they threw the ball back to first, Reason wasn't forced, so they had to tag. And before they tagged him, the guy scored from third.
Good move there by Stucker. Runner just gets back. Runner's going. Nope. Looked like a strike, huh? Called it a ball.
I did get a request from some of the seniors. Geis and a couple of them want to come be guest speakers for an inning later on in the season. I said,
Nothing wrong with that.
That would be awesome.
So we'll see what kind of knowledge they bring to the to the game.
Good pitch.
That's a swing. There you go. 2-1 count. No outs here in top of the second.
Davidson looks like he can run a little bit.
I would think he can run as well. He looks like he's pretty aggressive on the base pass.
Yeah. That's a ground ball double play, guys. 6, 4, 3.
Double play. Great job by the Wolves.
That's a great job by Stucker up there. Just rolled the ground ball and return too. That's awesome.
Beautiful job. Talk about keeping that pitch count down.
Absolutely.
Just like that, there's 2 outs, and Stucker's only at 13 pitches.
Fredella's up for Fontainebleau. We got 2 outs here in top of the second. Bootery looks like he's done that 100 times now in a St. Paul's jersey.
I will say this, in speaking with Brody, I think his arm's getting close.
Yeah, he didn't look like he was having much trouble turning
No,
out.
he threw a bullpen for the first time, I believe, last night. So it was a short
That is
bullpen,
good to hear for the Wolves.
a light one, but certainly want to see him at some point, hopefully before district, get on the mound.
I'd like to see him in a closing role. You know, I'm not sure if that's what they're going to use him for, but
well, I don't know if his arm's going to be conditioned where he can jump in and give you 7 innings. So it might not be a bad idea.
just his experience up there, putting him in and close the game. I just think that will go a long way.
Good pitch.
Woo, good. 2-2 count. 2 outs here. Top of the second.
2-0.
Wolves are leading 2-0. Got a lot of 2s going on.
Good pitch.
Foul
That
ball.
was a great pitch. I know the hamburgers smell good today.
It's another ground
Another
ball.
ground ball.
Stucker is rolling ground balls tonight.
Another
Very
great
good
pitch
by
right there.
Bootery.
So Stucker gets out of the second inning with no hits, no runs, 1 man left on base, and he's only got 17 pitches through 2 innings. So
All right.
very efficient so
What I'd
far.
like to see, and we'll be back at the bottom of the second.
All right, so that brings us to the bottom of the second. Waylon Johnson hits a ground ball to the third baseman. Scoops it up, throws it across for out number 1.
Listen, I'm okay. Let's stay aggressive.
Yeah.
And make them make the play here.
Well, he's throwing strikes early.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, if he's going to continue to do that, our hitters have to see that, and might be some of the best pitches you're seeing in that bat.
Correct. He looks like he's trying to get on top early, so let's stay aggressive early.
It brings up number 3, Brody Bootery. First pitch ball. Looked a little down. Close, though.
Yeah.
1-1 count.
That's a good hit. Get there, Brody.
Ball's hit well. One hopper right to the second baseman. Brody's had a lot. That's been Brody's luck so far this year.
He hit the ball right at. He keeps hitting the ball right at him.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Nope. He hit that ball on the button.
So the Wolves have 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the second. Let's see if Cooper can extend this in. And at this point, Sawyer's at a 3-pitch inning.
I walked away for a second and I missed the whole inning almost.
Yeah. Well, we're being aggressive and we're putting the bat on the ball.
Absolutely. He's throwing strikes, too, so.
I've got 0-2 count to Bertrand with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second.
Ooh, that hit him.
Ooh.
No.
Yeah, on an 0-2 count, that's something that you
might want to think about wearing it a little bit. You might want to wear it a
Yeah.
little bit.
Because especially off-speed pitch like that,
absolutely.
it's not going to hurt you. You wipe that off and get on first base. Bertrand lifts that one up to center field.
All right, that'll end the bottom of the second.
That was a quick inning. Throw strikes.
The Wolves continue. Everybody's stepping up, putting the bat on the ball. We're hitting them hard. Billy hit a hard shot. Brody hit a hard shot. They're going to start falling.
Absolutely. I like to see us stay aggressive early like that with the pitchers throwing strikes.
All right, we will be back for the top of the third, so everybody stay hydrated that's watching. All right, we're back here at the top of the third. Easley's up for the Fontainebleau.
Game's moving along.
Yeah,
Looks like this umpire's a stickler for rules. He was worried about Clay's wristband. Now he's worried about a helmet here.
Not quite sure what's wrong with his helmet.
Says something about a
He's
sticker.
got tape.
Oh,
Maybe he's got tape
yeah.
on it.
Yeah, you can't have
tape's
tape.
the issue.
First time I saw somebody not like it batting helmets was Corrales', but then after I saw his helmet and it was smashed to pieces, I understood why.
I mean, look, it's a safety issue. The umpire's just following protocol.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right,
Last thing you wanted to see him take one in the helmet and then not do what it's supposed to do because it's taped up.
That's a great point. Ooh, I'm not sure what that missed.
All right, we got a 1-0 count.
It looked like it was right down the middle.
It looked like a great pitch, man.
Good pitch. Stucker continues to pump strikes. Stucker is living with ground balls to Bertrand.
Absolutely, and Bertrand continues to field him and throw him
Yeah.
across.
You know
Keep
what I've
it up.
noticed, though, which we've talked about, which I'm glad to see, is Bertrand's he's moving quicker to the ball, giving him more time to throw to first, and he's elevated the ball to where he's not making Jude
Yeah.
so much in the dirt there. So he's doing a good job this game and really having some good throws to Jude.
Yes, he looks
Playing
like
through the baseball.
Yeah,
Coach. Circle the
settled
ball,
down,
playing
looks
into it.
comfortable.
Yeah,
And him being a sophomore, that's going to happen as the season goes. I mean,
absolutely, Brad.
this is his first year to start varsity, so.
Absolutely. The speed of the ball, the speed of the runners, everything. He'll get used to all of that.
This is number 4, Bloom calls. Believe he's their second baseman.
Stucker's working pretty quick, pounding his own. I mean,
No, I'm sorry, he's not the second baseman.
Is there an orange? Is it Strucker or Stucker?
I think it's Stucker.
Stucker. So I'm saying it wrong. Okay,
It's Stucker.
Okay.
I like to see him make him hit his pitch right here, up 1-2 right
Yeah,
here.
no reason to give him anything.
1 ball, 2 strikes, and 1 out for Stucker. The
Look,
pitch,
there it
got
is.
swinging.
A little quick pitch.
Yeah,
I like
Good
that.
job.
Yes, that too is
2 outs now on the top of the third.
Telling you.
That was
Man,
great. He had a quick pitch, quick wind up.
he does a lot of things that impress me on the mound.
For a
And one of
sophomore.
them is he takes control of the game. Just like you notice. You know, he get up there, he's ready to pitch. You may not be ready, but here it comes.
That was awesome, that quick
Yeah.
pitch right there. You don't see that much in high school. That was awesome.
You know, and sometimes the umpires don't let you do it. But when you don't do it over and over, they don't catch on to stop them. So,
That's
I mean,
right.
that's a great opportunity.
Absolutely.
1-2 count. Get the ball out your hands.
Pounded the zone, started that guy off with a strike as well.
So this brings up the non-hole shortstop Robinson. Good pitch, man.
All right, 1-2 count, 2 outs here.
Same thing here. Make him hit his pitch. Make him hit your pitch.
Hard
Good.
hit right to Jude. I like it.
That's a quick 3 outs. 3 up, 3 down for the Wolves.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back in the bottom of the third. All right, we're back here at Heat Field, bottom of the third. Our catcher, Graham Lane. Up the bat, the big swing, the lead off.
Yeah, I'm okay with Graham swinging out of his shoes right there. The pitcher's been starting everybody off with a fastball right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great opportunity to take a shot there.
Is it
Back
just
to
me?
back.
Does it look like Sawyer's bringing a little more to this inning?
No,
is.
look, I found as he goes, he is getting a little bit stronger.
Yeah.
We've been able to hit speed, though. That hasn't
Yeah.
been the fastball is not the problem.
Well, we've seen a lot of speed.
We
You know,
have.
we said last week, that first game of the year, it's not every day you see 97.
You know, I found out a little bit more on that Rummel pitcher. That kid was a sophomore. Sheck Snyder.
Did they say what he was throwing?
No, they did not.
I thought. So you're talking about Game 3?
Game 3, he was a sophomore.
I thought he was throwing hard, and I thought Bertucci, who pitched the Game 1 in relief of Nugent, I thought he was throwing pretty hard.
Yeah. He had a little bit of a control issue, but he was still
I
throwing
talked
hard.
to Coach Seal right after the game, who obviously is on the field in a dugout, and he agreed. He said that kid was throwing really hard.
Well, off speed to start that one.
Yeah.
I got 0-1 count, one out here to Kelsey.
See if the Wolves can get something going here.
We're in the bottom of the third if anybody's just joining us.
It's another
Kelsey
hit
with
for
another
Kelsey.
base hit. Our freshman is just really seeing the ball well and just got quick hands.
Just quick hands, straight to the ball. Not a whole lot of noise in that swing. Just that natural left-handed
Just drives it right through the zone.
Hits the ball where it's pitched.
Look, this pitcher's around the zone, so I'd like to see it stay aggressive.
Some of those old things you hear, it's like what, see ball, hit ball. That's all he does. There's nothing complicated. Just he goes up there, simplifies it, and puts the bat on the ball.
Absolutely.
And it's exactly what you need from a leadoff hitter. Get on base. We don't need. We'll take anything he gives us, but singles are fine. Get on base and
no question.
Let the lineup move you around. He's got speed. He's a smart base runner, smart baseball player. So excited for him to come up in the next few years with the Wolves.
The future is pretty bright over here in St. Paul's.
Yeah.
I mean, the amount of sophomores we have playing and freshmen. I mean, they're going to be
the seniors are a minority on the field tonight.
Yeah.
And look, you can't put a price tag on those young kids getting innings. We got a few seniors here that got innings early too. So it definitely helps
it matters. It does.
Absolutely.
We were saying it the other day, when you really look at it and you get 300 plus at bats under your belt,
Listen, you have 300 or 400 varsity at bats under your belt. You have some experience.
Brad and I were saying this the other day. Every time we think about this team, we watch them play. what comes to mind is it's a baseball team. This is baseball players.
And look, I was so happy to see that as I started following them. Everybody's buying in, and if everybody can buy in, it's you're dangerous when you have a team that everybody buys in, accepts their role, has positive energy coming from the coaching staff.
Yeah.
And also in the fans, if everybody buys in, everybody's moving together, that's a dangerous team.
And it goes to show you just never know. If you talk to anybody about last year's team, on paper, I'm telling you, everybody in the district was saying St. Paul's isn't going to lose a game. The talent we had, the leadership, the upperclassmen leadership was all there. And we ended up having, a season where we fought.
I think statistically the worst season in St. Paul's in 20 years.
An anomaly. Like nobody would have anticipated that. And then you come into this year, you flip the page. Coach Scanlon has these boys believing in one another. You feel the team identity.
Baseball's a mental game.
Oh, there's no question.
We really last year the mental up and down roller coaster they were on, and then
but that goes to coaching. You take Coach Scanlon, he takes that season last year and he uses that as a learning tool and says, "Hey, let's learn from what happened last year, and let's all buy in and let's all move forward."
I've got a full count. Didn't matter.
Oh, good. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Bulldog dugout's not happy with the call.
Liking it.
But so the Wolves, Clay Sims is going to draw a walk. Kelsey's going to move over to second.
All right, we got Villa back up with the man on first and second.
Thankful for that call.
One out?
I think it would have been a strike him out, throw him out.
I was going to say, I think we got one there. That one looked pretty good.
Todd, not from up here. I didn't think it was close.
Allen is wearing blue.
That's right. That's up the middle. Good
Yes, base hit, going to score a run.
Let's get there.
See, just like that,
Great job. Look,
that's baseball. He smokes one on the nose.
And he fought that one off and found the hole,
Yeah, C&I single through the middle for a base hit RBI, and the Wolves advance the lead to 3-0.
That's why baseball is so funny, man. It really is. Like Brad was saying earlier, it's a mental game, It plays tricks on you. You smoke a ball to right field, they catch it. You fight one off up the middle, it finds a hole.
Correct. That's why it's a game of averages.
That's right.
Because for every hard one you hit, you get out, you need one of those. But look, that ball was hit well.
There's not many things in life where you're going to do succeed 3 out of 10 times and it can be considered successful.
Yep.
No, I saw an interview with Deion Sanders on ESPN, playing football and baseball both in the pros, and he said it's not even close. He said hitting a baseball is the hardest thing you can ever do in any sport.
Mentally.
There's nothing harder mentally.
Absolutely.
I think you got a round ball, a round bat, someone's trying to throw it
another
away
hard
from
hit
you.
ball. Looked
Gotta
like he
get over
came
his head.
in.
Yes, it is.
Look,
Good
he
job,
took
Jude.
an angle where he came in. I think
Brennan's rolling. He's
Reason's
going
going
home.
to get 3.
Jude's getting a triple.
Reason's going to
Great
clear the
move.
bases with a
Good
triple.
job. Big play by Jude Reason.
Guys, he hit that ball, and I think it just got caught up in the wind, and the wind
Yeah.
started blowing out. It
Looked like
and
the
listen, if
he
they were
didn't
getting-
freeze at first. He started coming
He
in.
came in a second and then took off.
Yeah.
And that was I didn't have time for that one. So what did we get
So
there?
the Wolves got 3 this inning so far with 1 out.
There you go.
Obviously, we want to keep this going. You can never have enough. You never know in this game. This is something where you get them, they're going to keep, giving you opportunities to hit. You keep hitting. You don't let up because, the next inning they can come out and score 5.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Well, and Todd's mentioned this earlier, how contagious hitting is. It's the confidence these kids get. They see the guy in front of them get a hit, and then it just moves on throughout the whole lineup, one after the other, just coming up confident.
Brad, that goes back to the whole mental side of things. You go up there, your teammates are hitting the ball, you automatically going up to the plate thinking that you're going to be successful as well. Baseball is a mental game, and look, it's contagious. It truly is.
All right, so that brings up center field to number 9, Easton Springman, with Reason over at third. Looks like the Bulldogs are going to bring the infield in.
Big cut by Easton there with an 0-1 count, 1 out here in the bottom of the third.
This is a situation as the coach. There we go. Oh,
Foul ball.
Where Coach Scanlon has preached time and time again to these boys: runner on third, less than 2 outs, do whatever you need to do to get them in.
That's it. You just got to put the ball in play right here. Put the pressure on the defense.
Well, that's where you want to see Springman kind of choke up maybe a little, shorten his swing up, and then have a team it back. The
Correct.
first 2 swings, he can go all at it. Now
Good
kind
eye.
of shorten it up and try to put it in play and score a run.
No question, Brad. We got to put the ball in play right here and put the pressure on the defense for sure.
Draws the count to 2-2.
Got 1 out here in the bottom of the third.
It's also important, keep getting these runs with the speed of the game. If you can get through that 5 inning, I think
That's exactly
the rain comes.
That's exactly what I was just looking at. If we can get to that through 5 innings,
It's important, yeah. So get as many as you can here.
We fought it off the rain that the first game against Rummel, where we were trying to get through that 5th inning.
Yeah.
Luckily, it held. We took a break and
Yeah, I think that was the top of the 5th.
Ooh, Easton, a close one there. He takes it for a strikeout.
that was a good pitch right
Yeah,
there.
it was
Good
a
pitch.
tough
I
one.
think
Like he got in on him.
Absolutely.
That would have been a tough pitch to make
Brings
contact
up
with.
sophomore Waylon Johnson.
He froze Easton on that. That was a good pitch.
So I did see his recent track meet. He actually, I don't know his exact throw in the javelin, but he's now leads the country in his throw in the 2028.
That ball's hit really well. That's going to
He's
get
gonna
down for a
himself
double.
on that one.
Waylon Johnson's going
Maybe
to get
triple.
the job done.
Guy can not
He's-
only throw the javelin,
There
but
he is.
he can hit
Good
doubles.
job.
Doubles in
Waylon
the gap.
Johnson.
All right. So the Wolves extend their lead to 6-0.
Well, with that being said, he's a good athlete.
You don't say, Brad. You're just about to tell us he was number 4 in the country. Is that what you're going to say?
Yeah. He's actually leading the country in his age group in 2028.
That's
he has the
incredible.
furthest throw right now.
That is
Amazing.
incredible.
He's a big, strong kid, man.
All right.
Strike to Bootery, our senior second baseman.
I'd like to see Brode find a gap right here.
I think Booter's ready to take that one in the leg. Kind of got out of his way. 1-1 count.
Yeah, I think it just missed him.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's definitely close.
Good hard hit.
Jeez.
Stumbles it again.
Brody keeps hitting the ball hard. Listen, you know,
Yeah.
he's going to find a hole, I promise you. He's putting good wood on the ball. He's going to find a hole.
All right, 4 hits for the Wolves, 4 runs, and we will be back here in the top of the 4th.
It's the second one. All right, so we are back in the top of the 4th with the Wolves leading 6-0. Stucker still on the mound. Hill, number 7, is up for the Bulldogs. Is their leadoff designated hitter.
Stucker comes in, he's pounding his zone, man. Can't emphasize it enough, getting on top. Especially with a 6-0 lead.
Good pitch.
I like that little off-speed pitch right there. Like, keep him honest.
Good pitch.
All right, 1-2 count here. The top of the 4th, no outs for our Wolves.
That's a
Good
strike.
pitch.
That was that
strike out.
quick pitch. You saw that?
Yeah.
He sped up his wind-up a little bit there and kind of throws the batter's timing off a little bit.
I really liked him in the starting role.
I
right here.
do too.
It's been a great move with Scanlon and Seals, Coach Seals.
Yeah, I mean, he's
Him as a pitching coach has been a great thing too.
time and time again, man.
You have a kid like this who pounds a zone like this, you can't put a price tag on that. Especially coming off of, you know, the last game we had in Rumble. You know.
I mean, look, having the first game of a 3-game series against the ace of the staff and coming out on top with you starting the game says all you need to hear right there.
Yes, sir.
Good
Pitch.
job, good pitch.
This is
1-1 count,
second
1 out.
baseman, number 27, Corbett.
I can't say it enough. I mean, his speed of the game, he controls the game, you know, as far as he's working fast up there. And that helps the defense, you know. You're not standing out there.
Graham's going to take a step out and give him a few words of encouragement.
Graham might need to breathe there for a second. He's
Yeah.
working so fast.
All right, we've got a full count now. 1 out here in the top of the 4th. See what Stucker can bring. That was close.
That's his first base on balls, I
Yeah,
believe.
first walk of the night.
That was a pretty close pitch there. I think he hit a batter earlier.
Yes,
Yeah.
first walk. So that brings up Tanner Conley, right fielder, number 10.
Let's roll a pair again right here.
All right, we got 1 out here at Heat Field in the top of the 4th. Bradley Stucker, our sophomore, is throwing a great game so far. Our Wolves have been fireball with the bat lately.
Yes, they have.
Hard hit right through.
That's going to be the first hit of the night for the Bulldogs.
Whalen's going to right by Whalen's going to give up. That's
going to let him get a run in.
Whalen looked like he was coming up throwing.
Yeah, he was coming up and looked up to see where the runner was and just took his glove up.
Yeah, and it's one of those things. He wasn't going to score.
No.
He was going to easily, I think, get first or third there.
And listen, that's just Whalen will learn that as he plays more and more outfield. He knows the situation. I agree with you, Coach. He wasn't going to score. So just know the situation there.
But,
like you said, he's going to learn in outfield because, as I've figured out in baseball, when you have a plus bat, you're gonna fit there. Coaches are gonna find a place for you.
100%.
Well, and I always say, you're not going to find any coach that's going to fault you for a physical mistake. Mental mistake's different, but that right there is a kid trying to make a play for his team.
100%. And look, we have a 5-run lead right here. Stucker just gets here and pounds his own. Looks like we got a little break there.
Yeah, Davidson, number 13, the left fielder's up now. Conley on second, 1 out. I think that's going to be foul.
He's got room. He got a good jump on it. Just missed it.
That one's out of play there.
That makes the count 1-2. Ahead in the count here, I'd like to see something, that breaking ball that sweeps off the plate.
Absolutely. Let Graham dig it out for him here. Definitely with that open stance he's got there. Like you said, throwing the breaking ball off the plate.
And there it is.
Big swing and a miss.
Great call, Coach.
Good pitch.
Second out of the inning on a second strikeout of the inning.
That was a great pitch, great location.
Yeah.
All right, 2 outs here in the top of the 4th.
That's right there is just an example of a player completely executing what the coach calls.
Absolutely. And look, he's up there with 2 strikes. He's got to try and fight that off and foul it off. Just a great pitch, great location.
That brings up the pitcher, number 6, Sawyer.
Let it jump on top. This kid battles up here, man. He really does.
Another great pitch.
Oh, 2 here. Make sure Stucker throws him something, make him hit his pitch.
There it is. Strike 3. Strikes out the side.
Listen, he gives up a run there, and he comes back up and just competes, man.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, look,
you
another.
can't ask for anything else there.
1 hit. That was the first hit of the game. That's a run, but it's unearned. I mean, from a pitching standpoint, you really can't ask for much more. I mean, through 4 complete innings, he's walked 1, only given up 1 hit, struck out 4, and 1 unearned run.
Coach, look, I know this sounds crazy. Y'all might not be able to see it on the camera there, but these little motivational huddles that they do every now and again by Scanlon, you can't put a price tag on that. These kids, the positive reinforcement by these coaches it goes a long way, and it goes back to that whole buying in theory. I love to see it.
See, it looks like Coach Cam Cole has got
it's
Whalen on the side,
That's
coaching
what you want
him.
to see. It's not just a bunch of guys that wear the uniform and you never see them do anything. It's nonstop coached by all those guys.
Yes.
You got, right now Cam Cole's been talking over Whalen, showing him, what he needs to get done. Chimp's been always working with the batters. I mean, I love watching Chimp before he goes up. He's always got something to kind of just
talked about that last game.
about the approach and things, just something small to give to the batters.
Listen, in this game of baseball, you never stop learning, and it's not about being negative all the time. You could have a positive play, but you could also still talk about that positive play. Just like right there, we came back, we had a positive to the end of that inning right there. He came back and battled and
right there. Now Coach Scanlon's talking to Waylon, giving him high five, giving him words of wisdom. You know, and that's so encouraging as a player because look, you know your coach has your back. He's not upset with you. He knows you're out there. You're trying to and look, it was one run. It ain't even a big deal.
Correct.
But he's there, making him feel good, keeping it positive. And like you said, you can't put a price on that.
You can't. You cannot.
All right, so that brings up shortstop number 6, Cooper Bertrand. Yeah.
This is a crucial inning right here.
Yeah, bottom of 5th.
Yeah, you finish this, it should be a complete game, even if the rain comes.
Definitely a big inning right here.
No,
Is it 5?
I think this is 4. Yeah, because we got 4 last inning. I think this is bottom of 4. Yeah, because I said
it's top of 5.
No.
No,
I
we're the
think
bottom
the
of the
scoreboard's wrong.
I think
This
it's
is
bottom
the
of
bottom
4.
of 4.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. He
Yeah.
just added the 0. I
Yeah.
don't know why. We'll blame Lion News on that one.
Yeah, I don't know. Well,
Throwing
he's
us
not
off.
doing a scoreboard. I don't know. It's a good
Look,
pitch
Ian
there.
News is he's up in the press box. You know he's the captain of the press box
Yes,
right now,
he
so
is.
he's in charge.
Somebody send him a text.
All right, so we're bottom of 4.
4, yes. Bertrand goes down swinging to lead off the inning. That brings up catcher number 2, Graham Lang.
Well, what's funny is the poor people at home that can't see the scoreboard, they're not here, so they don't know. They're relying on us
Well,
two.
let's
That's
tell
3, and we don't have a clue what we're talking about.
Yeah.
I do know that Graham Lang is up, though.
Yes, and he continues to take healthy first cut hacks.
Absolutely.
Which, again, I like.
I like as well.
Guys up there throwing strikes.
Absolutely. That was a good pitch
Yeah,
right there.
that was a good pitch.
All right.
That was a good take as well by Graham. I'm not sure he could have done much with that.
It'll be a 1-1 count with 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th.
I'd like to see Graham shorten up a little bit here on this swing. And he did.
Did a good job fighting that off. Graham asks for time and is granted it by the umpire.
Got a 1-2 count here. Ooh, taking the back.
Good. So Graham gets hit on a 1-2 count. That's a big deal for the Wolves. The Wolves are going to have a runner. I'm sure Coach Scanlon's going to get a pinch runner for Graham.
Who we're going to see? Bordes, probably?
Bordes.
Yep. Brings in Junior Bordes. Now, his older brother was the goal scorer of last year's state championship team,
Absolutely.
right?
He was all state. He was a great player. I actually played ball with his dad. At
Really?
Rutland.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it was the oldest Bordes was a big soccer player. So.
Absolutely. Yeah, he was the state MVP. Excellent. Brady's an excellent soccer player too, but he chose to play baseball. So he's got a younger brother who's in the program as well.
Okay.
8th grader, huh?
He's an 8th grader.
Yeah.
Excellent player.
All right, so Kelsey's
I
up
think
again.
Bourgeois. I think Ridge has a son that's in that grade
Ridge
as well.
does, yeah.
The younger,
yes.
younger
He
guy.
and the younger board has a
But
good.
he's had a
friend.
few sons come through the program.
He's a hell of a basketball player too, the younger one. Both of them actually. He's got a senior as well. It's pretty good too. Gonna be a senior, rising senior.
Good eye by Kelsey.
All right, we got a 2-1 count, 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th.
That's a good take right there by Kelsey.
Our lead
Yeah,
off
2-0.
Kelsey.
2-0.
Yeah.
He couldn't have done much with that. It was just a great executed pitch by the pitcher.
Starting to feel that wind pick up.
Yep. Bordes is off.
Great jump.
He's easy. in
Very
there.
easy. Good job, Bordes.
Honestly, that wasn't even close, guys.
He's got some wheels with him. He
Yeah.
does. That was a great
We also got
jump.
a great jump there.
Very.
Would go along with his speed. His jump, he was
I mean,
there
the
easy.
jump is so important. You can have world-class speed, but if you don't get a good jump,
Yeah.
they got a shot to get you out. So
That's a great point, Coach.
all right, so Wolves have a runner in scoring position. Kelsey has a 3-1 count. Let's see what we can do here.
All right, full count now to Kelsey.
Anywhere in the outfield, Porter's is scoring here.
Yeah. Yeah, the outfield's kind of deep. I mean, certainly, ground ball is going to do the trick. All right, so
Take a
Kelsey
walk.
draws the walk.
Got nice speed on first and second now
Yeah.
for Clay.
Two great base runners. All right, so that's designated hitter Clay Sims steps to the plate with 2 on, 1 out.
Looks like we're trying to get somebody to turn their lights off in the outfield.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, somebody's got their headlights flashing through the fence right in left center.
All right, we got 1 strike to Sims, 1 out, the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball, big cut.
I still feel like Sawyer is throwing harder these last couple innings than he was in the beginning.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger as the game goes.
At least the fastball looks to be getting on us a little bit more.
Clay's an excellent 2-strike hitter. He really is.
Telling you, time and time again, 0-2 becomes 3-2 to a walk fast.
That's just competing up there,
Yeah.
Coach. That's all it is up there, just competing.
Not giving in, making them throw you something, not chasing bad pitches. That's all right. Got him there with a good one.
That was a great pitch right there. It really was.
All right, so that brings up Villa. Villa's hit the ball hard twice.
No better hitter I'd want in this position right here. Senior.
Big number 8.
Seeing the ball well today for sure, and really over the last several games.
Yeah. That was a good pitch. It looked like a change
It
up.
was definitely a change
Yeah.
up. But look, these coaches scout. They know.
Yeah.
You know.
When he hits 2 balls on a nose.
Absolutely.
Got a high pitch, 1-1 count with 2 outs to Villa. He's got 2 men on. Let's see if he can do something and score a run.
Looked like a change up there.
Yeah.
Change speed on him again.
I don't know
All right,
if I
1-2
would have
count
swung
now.
at that.
Yeah.
No, that was a great take. There's nothing he could have done with that.
No, other than pop up,
That's
maybe.
it.
It's all right. Look,
Got him picking.
you know that's a good aggressive cut right there.
Good aggressive cut. Listen, that pitcher, that was a great sequence of pitches there to Villa. Kind of, kept him off balance. Great pitch.
So this is important right here because we've been saying it all game with the weather we expect. Getting through this 5th inning is big.
And Matthew Seal, the Bad Boys, great kid. He's here every game for these boys.
I'll tell you this. He's been in the program as long as Brody's been in the program.
Yeah.
I'll tell
As
you
long
that.
as Brennan's been in the dugout
Yeah.
in the varsity, Seal's been in there.
He's
so
been in
great.
there. I mean, Brody's freshman year and Brennan and Cody's when they were freshmen, Seal was in the dugout. You know, he loves it. You can just tell.
And I can promise you this, he's buying in. We talk about buying in. He is buying in. He's going to give you 100%. And this is the big inning right here. We
Yeah.
can get through this
3
pretty
outs,
quickly.
really, because
Yep.
I think it's a complete game after 4.5.
Yep.
You know, if you're the home team and you're winning.
And you can feel that weather starting to move through.
Now, if it was reversed, I think you'd have to complete 5. But I
Correct.
think through 4.5, if we're up, You know, I think
Absolutely.
it's a
Correct, because
complete game.
we're the home team. Absolutely.
Shortened game, but complete to count.
Listen, we want to play 7, but
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, for sure. But I'm just worried that, you know, because we can't control the weather, but,
yeah,
you know, definitely want to get this one on the scorecard. Would love
absolutely.
to pick up
'cause
a win.
it looks like Fontainebleau's got a game Friday. I just don't know when the makeup would happen. You know?
Yeah, it may not.
Yeah, it may not. You're right.
And again, but I think this is their 5th game in 5 days. They may not want to continue.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. But this guy's actually one of their guys, I believe.
Yes. Of course, yeah. Fontainebleau's going to throw their guy. It's a crosstown rival. I mean, they want to beat St. Paul's just like St. Paul's wants to beat them. You know.
Yeah, I think this is the only time we see him this year, too. You know, obviously they used to be in our district. And from what I understand, they're going to return to St. Paul's
they're
district next year.
bringing the district all back together
They
now.
are, which I like. You know,
Yeah.
the district being so small with so few teams, I like the bigger district.
Now, is Chalmette going to be in the district, too?
No.
You know, that's a great question. I think they're going to go.
Oh, that's right. They're going to the
They're
Catholic.
going,
to Catholic
they're going with
Catholic
with the Catholic League.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know that was a big
I don't think
controversy.
they were very happy about that.
No, they shouldn't.
Unless they
know-
shouldn't be happy.
I know some of their coaches were definitely not happy with it. And I think, you know, they just one of them things. I don't think they had a whole lot of control over it.
That's a
Great job by Stucker. I think that's last 4 outs have come via strikeout.
Yeah. I think the boys are aware maybe too because Graham didn't even throw that ball around. He just threw it right back to Stuck.
Well, and then I think Coach may be telling them, get
That's
through
right.
this inning.
That's right. I think the kids are aware.
Yeah, Brody's reaching out. He started looked like he was feeling raindrops. And Stucker's the right one on the man if we got to move.
I was
in a
about to
hurry.
say the same thing. He is just pounding his zone and just moving along.
I mean, I'm not sure what they would do. I mean, depending on how much rain's coming.
Ooh, that's not a bad spot to miss right there.
I know they can. We have a tarp that'll cover the entire infield, but it takes a lot of time to get it on and then get it off.
Yeah, it
too.
looks
I haven't
the
seen them
rain's-
do that
the
in a
rain's
couple of
definitely
years.
coming.
Seems like
Charge it. Good.
Good job.
All right.
Good
Came
job.
through the baseball, circled it.
Yeah.
All
came
right, 2
right
outs
across.
now here in
And we go
the
straight back to Stucker.
top of the 5th.
All
Yeah, I
right,
think
so-
everybody's aware of what's going on.
What's going on? Yeah. So this is number 4, Blomcones.
Yes, it is starting to rain.
Right now it's a light rain. Let's hope it stays that way. Yeah, you can see it up in the lights.
Yeah.
Probably can't see it too good on video.
Stucker's pitching.
That looks like belt high fastball. Could have went our way.
Yeah, but he's been consistently calling that a ball all
Yeah.
night, and that's all we can ask for. You know.
Ball's up and in.
Stucker just needs to make sure he's got a good grip on the ball, make sure it's dry. I know we want to rush and get over, but we also don't want to give up a bunch of runs. There it is.
Pitch. 2-2 count. 2 outs here. Top of the 5th. Base hit in the gap. Gonna get 2.
That was a great job of hitting right there.
Yeah.
He hit the ball where it was pitched. That's all you can do is tip your hat to
Look,
him.
if you're going to give up a double, let's do it with nobody on and 2 outs.
Absolutely,
You know?
absolutely. Great job of hitting right there. That's all you can do is tip your hat.
So that brings up the non-hole shortstop Robinson.
Looks like they're gonna a pinch run for. I guess that was either the catcher. Was that the catcher or the pitcher?
That was the catcher. Yeah, now we have the shortstop up, number 3.
Looks like they were just calling for a little light rain over the next 30 or 40 minutes.
That
So
I think we can deal with as long as it stays like this.
the bad weather's supposed to move through later on, from what I'm understanding.
Oh,
there
all right,
goes
Stucker should get that. All right,
There we
that's
go.
out 3.
We're
Six.
official.
All right, so through 4.5, the Wolves maintain their lead 6-1. Stucker gets 3 outs, only gives up 1 hit, and 1 man left on base.
We'll take a break now.
4.
All right. So,
All right, brings in Jude Reason, and the rain is coming down now.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's coming.
It's definitely coming down.
I mean, I think this is playing this, but
It's
it
picking
starts
up
coming a little bit harder. We're gonna have an
as
issue.
we go. Hopefully, Coach, our grounds crew did a good job on the field this week. Mr. Allen Bowden. We'd
Now,
like to
how
give
does
him
the rules work if we finish this inning and we start the next one? Do we have to finish the whole
No,
inning?
I
or
think
no?
as long as you get, well, I think if you're winning at the 4.5, you can call it.
like to give a shout out to Allen Bowden. He does a great job on keeping the field up.
Yes. You know, one of the things I know he did is in the off season before he
Put
like
some right
replaced
play,
the
yes.
entire, a lot
All right,
of mud.
umpires called us for a break now.
And if
All
you
right,
look
looks
at it,
like-
we're getting a bunch of rain right
All right,
now.
well, this doesn't look like the whole talk. I can
But-
tell you, it's definitely not.
It looks like we're getting a bunch of rain, and the infield has no puddling yet, which is awesome.
I mean, they're gonna have to get that big tarp. I mean, if you have it, why not use it?
Yeah, I mean, but the problem with that is, coaches, it takes a long time to get it on and off.
Yeah,
know, but
they're
let me
trying
tell
to do
you,
the quickness of
The
dropping-
water puddles fast.
Does it?
Yes.
I don't know, Coach. We're getting a lot of rain right now. I don't see any puddling.
Are we good? Yeah, the wind's blowing, so we're fine where we are right now. The other time we
Yeah,
had
it's
rain,
blowing
it
out.
was,
Yeah, it was blowing in our
it
face.
was blowing
we
our
had to move
face
all the
and getting our
equipment.
computer.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we are obviously officially in a rain delay. We're going to take a break, and as soon as we start play, we'll come back.
All right, be back. Wolves up 6-1.
All right, just like that, we're back. All right, so
One pitch, one out. That's pretty tough for Reason to come in there.
Yeah, that's tough at bat. You take a break.
you
come back
basically
with 2
start a
strikes.
new at bat with 2 strikes.
The guy was moving the tarps and he comes in for one pitch and that's it. Expect to hit a fastball. You know?
So center fielder Easton Springman steps up. Center fielder for the Bulldogs is pretty much in the St. Paul's cafeteria right now.
He sure is.
The right fielder's about 10 feet from the fence. But I noticed they've been playing it deep all game, except for the first inning with Brennan's line drive. Other than that,
And I think that line drive took off on him. I mean,
Yeah.
he kind of kept rising over.
Got an 0-2 count.
Oh,
Hard
that's
hit.
gonna be a
Third baseman
shot,
got out of
yeah.
the way of that one. What is he
doing?
I'm not even sure. I don't even know how to explain it.
Ball was hit hard. I'm not sure what he was doing on the base path.
Well, all right. So Springman has a hit. We have nothing to show for it there. So that brings up 2 outs. Brings up number 20, Waylon Johnson, who had a nice double in the gap his last at bat. Waylon Johnson takes first pitch
All right,
high.
we got 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs now. After that base hit.
Good cut there.
This kid came back from Fontainebleau pumping.
Yeah.
You know.
All
Yeah,
right.
the pitcher did his job, got us out of the inning, and we'll
Absolutely.
take a break and be back at the bottom of the 5th. All right, we're back here in the top of the 6th.
What's our pitch count here for Stucker? It's got to be low,
Starts
huh?
off the inning with a strike.
Game changer's got to catch up.
He's still pumping.
The scoop.
That's a great
And
play
Cooper's
right
having
there.
himself a defensive game right now. They're hitting it to him, and he is doing his job.
That was a great job coming across the diamond and just
All right, so
throwing it across.
to answer your question, Stucker, that was Stucker's 65th pitch with a first out in the top of the 6th.
You can't ask for a better game.
No.
No.
Just keep pumping. Playing defense, throwing strikes, let the defense play behind you.
So this brings up number 27, Corbett. I believe he's the second baseman.
All right, you got a 1-0 count, 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Little guy up here at Fontainebleau. coming down a little
Comes
hard
this rain
now.
again.
Here comes the
3-0
rain
count.
again.
Big
pitch.
pitch, strike out. Oh, the one out is one strike.
Yeah, it got to 3-0 real
Yeah, it got
fast. I think we were fooled because at least one or two of those pitches looked pretty good. Good.
He just keeps pounding his
Yeah.
zone, man. He's not giving up any easy passes.
Let's come all the way back here.
That's his second base on balls, I believe, huh?
Yeah. So Corbett draws the walk with one out. It's going to bring up right fielder to the 3-hole, Tanner Conley.
I feel a little double play coming here, right here, Coach.
Yeah. I mean, Stucker's been doing a great job of getting ground balls.
Rolling a
I mean,
pair,
even though the one that they hit to right field was a ground ball.
Yeah.
I don't know that they've really hit anything hard in the air. Not that I can remember, anyway.
All right, no balls, one strike, one out here in the top of the 6th.
I think they had one line drive to Reason over at first, but it wasn't hit exceptionally hard.
Just keeping the hitters off balance, pounding the zone.
Good pitch. He went all.
Oh.
Whoa! We got
Give us
to
a
check
check on
him.
that
He went
one.
all the way.
Give us a check on
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, they missed that.
That
one.
was
Terrible
atrocious.
call,
They missed that
I'm
one.
not sure why this guy's calling it instead of this guy.
Yeah, he definitely missed that one.
But I mean, that wasn't even close.
Well, with that call, hope everyone at home staying hydrated. No one pulls a muscle.
Certainly got me upset.
Yeah. Check swing.
Yeah,
I mean, that bat cleared the front of the plate by like a foot.
yeah. That one wasn't even close.
That's like one of those ones where you just expect the home plate
Correct.
umpire to call.
Just point at it and say he went. You know.
Connolly
Now we got a 1-2 count now, one out.
widens his stance.
He's got the two strike approach
Yeah,
here.
the
I
old
think
Tommy Tanks approach.
After the Tommy White season, it seems like a lot of people do that more now.
The difference is Tommy White could hit it out the yard in that stance.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had unbelievable hands.
Yeah.
Oh,
My favorite thing about him is if you go back to his well, really, I guess when we won the national championship and then his last year, I think he had more home runs to right field and left field,
yeah, you know,
which is just gives you his strength.
if you watched his approach, a lot of people focused on his legs being spread out. He just threw his hands at the ball, man. He just went with the pitch, threw his hands, and it was just unbelievable to watch. It really was.
Great pitch. That's what,
Still got a 2-2 count here, one out here in the top of the 6th.
it's the same thing with Aaron Judge. Like if you break his swing down and you watch it, it looks like he just flips his wrist at the bat.
Have y'all watched any of the World Baseball?
Yeah, they
enjoy
lost.
it.
They lost last night to
Now
Italy.
what happened? They
Yeah,
said
they won.
Mexico
well,
needed to beat
their
Italy.
manager didn't even know he had to win the game.
Yeah, that was wild. That really was.
Yeah, I saw some article. Somebody was calling for him to be fired.
Yeah, they were.
Well,
they were
if
not.
you don't
happy.
know exactly where you are in the pool play and what you need to win.
From what I understand, if Mexico doesn't beat Italy, we're out.
So if Italy
Well, it's
wins,
gonna be
if
runs.
Italy wins,
Yeah.
if Italy wins, we win. We move on.
Strike 3, good pitch.
Good pitch. If Italy wins, we move on. Or if Mexico scores 5 runs,
Yeah.
we move on.
All right, so while we were talking about the World Baseball Classic, Stucker gets another strikeout.
Stucker does Stucker
Well,
things.
you mentioned Judge, and I watched him the other night, and it was, I mean, that lineup was.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's scary for an opposing team. All right. So
Yeah,
this
you had
bring-
what, Witt, then Harper, then Judge,
They're
Yeah.
loaded.
Look.
They really are.
then Schwarber, and
Schwarber and Roman Anthony in a 7-hole hit
Yeah.
the ball out the park every other
I was
at-bat.
watching it with Brennan, and he was amazed that some of these guys were batting 8th and 9th.
It's,
And then
But they had
what
that
was-
catcher, that Riley.
Riley,
He was
yeah.
batting 9th for him.
And then Terang, the second baseman's hitting balls off the wall, hitting 8th.
listen, it'd be a shame if we don't move on. Let's
Oh,
just
yeah.
say that.
Good pitch.
Good pitch, right at the knees.
All right, so this is number
1-1 count, 2 outs here on top of the 6th.
13, the left fielder Davidson. Davidson's 0 for 1 today. Although he did get on the base, I think he was one of the, either drew a walk or got hit by a pitch early this
Well,
game.
I'll check right now. Italy's beating Mexico 6-0 in this going into the 7th.
So if it holds, we're out.
That's-
If it
No,
holds,
that's
we
what-
move.
that's
We
what
move
we
on.
want.
We
We
want
want
Italy
that.
to win. If Italy beats Mexico, we move
How
on.
though? Italy will be 4-0.
Yeah, but the top 2 go.
Oh, the top 2.
Yes, top 2 go.
Okay, so we needed Italy to win. For some
We
reason,
need-
I was thinking Mexico had to beat
We
Italy.
need Italy to win,
Well, that's what
or
you
we
get,
need
Alan.
Mexico
Thank
to
you
score at
much.
least 5 runs.
See, I'm in the same boat as Mark DeRosa. I don't know
Well,
what's I don't know
unfortunately,
what
he's
we
getting
need.
paid to do this, so
Yes, sir.
he should have a clue.
Yeah, I'm just a fan.
You're sitting here in Covington. It's
a
okay
good
for you to
point,
be
Brad.
lost. It's okay for you to be lost.
That's a good point.
That's a valid point there, Brad.
I don't know what you're talking about. I feel like I'm in a dugout with him when I'm watching.
That's not a
That's
bad
true.
pitch.
We're being on top of the opposing team's dugout. We were right. Like, we hear everything.
That's not a bad pitch right there. 1-2. You know.
Nah, 2-2 count, 2 outs to Stucker. I saw you counting his strikeouts and things throughout the year. How did you come up with any totals? Or
So I can tell you,
it's all right.
We had an open base.
we didn't
right
have
there.
a whole lot of time. That's one of the things because we've been talking about how great Stucker's been pitching for us all year. So when we thought we were going to have a little bit longer,
The rain. That's
rain
what
delay,
cut you in half. Okay.
I started going through it. I can tell you, I quickly went through it. I think this is fourth game he's pitched for us.
15
I can
innings.
tell you, yeah, around 15 innings, very few runs, maybe 2 or 3 earned runs, if that. Definitely more strikeouts than walks.
Oh,
And-
he was in the double-digit strikeouts.
Oh, yeah, and so his
third
ERA, just from what I can see, his ERA's got to be at or below 1.
Okay. Nah,
So,
he's well-deserved to get the starts.
yeah.
I've been.
I mean, you and I were talking about it while he was relieving and coming in that
It's
second
only a
spot.
matter of
I was
time.
like, he's gonna get. He's gonna be getting his start soon.
And the thing is, I think, I'm sure Coach Scanlon knew what he had before the season, but I think one of the things that opened my eyes is because he pitched in the Pope John Paul game and the De La Salle game, which were 2 extra inning games, and he went out and threw like between 4 and 5 innings and
Oh, yeah.
shut him down both times.
Well, and it gets you excited knowing that you got Jude Reason, the other start, and then you still got Oliver and Iannusa that come out.
Yeah.
And then you got Bodwin and that the
Bodwin,
final.
yeah.
And you got Sammy St. Pierre.
Sammy
So
St.
Sammy's,
Pierre,
that's
he's
it,
been
Sammy.
great.
Yeah,
I
Sammy's
I mean, look,
been-
we got a
And we got Rozier,
Yeah.
a 6'5"
Yeah.
kid that can throw.
Well, we showed how we have to use everyone
Yeah.
last week when we had to get through that all 4 games last week.
Yeah. Oh, he almost
We
went.
do have someone warming up over there.
Yeah,
though,
we do
for-
number 4. It looks like. I'm not sure
That's
number 4.
Sammy,
That's
I believe.
Sammy.
That's Sammy.
That's our silent assassin over there.
You know, Stalker reminds me a little bit of Sammy. He really does. You know.
Yeah.
Just-
So I will say,
Sammy works fast. I mean, they just pound the zone.
so looking at his count's getting up there. There we go,
There
and
we
that's
go.
another
Big
strikeout for
to finish
Stucker.
that inning.
Absolutely.
So
That's huge.
I'm not sure if Coach Scanlon's going to let him or Coach Seal's going to want him to come back out. I think that was his 88th pitch, which is one of the higher pitch counts I've seen so far this year. But it's not his first start. I mean, that's his 4th or 5th time
Oh
on
yeah,
the
his
mound
arm's
for
nice
us.
and seasoned right now.
And listen, this is not a bad spot to get somebody used to coming in, maybe being a closer or coming in. You're trying to get ready for district is what you're trying to do.
Well, yeah, and then right now he's been kind of messing with the lineups and the pitching rotation, trying to figure out what his 1-2 punch is going to be for district in each game.
Absolutely.
Because you got to think district's its own little 2-game
It's
series.
its own season
Its own
within
little
the season.
within a season right there. So Scanlon and Seals are going to have to figure out exactly what their 1-2 punch is going to be in each one of those games.
So looking at this, because we're not sure if Stucker's going to come back out or not, through 6 innings, he's given up 2 hits, 1 unearned run, 2 walks, and 7 strikeouts in 88 pitches.
Fantastic.
I mean, we can't ask for much more. Also, I do want to do this, take an opportunity to recognize our senior pitcher, Andrew Iannusa, who was voted the North Shore Prep Player of the Week. He went 5.2 innings in a win for the Wolves against a good ball club, the Rummel Raiders, last Thursday night. And he had 9 strikeouts in a very, very competitive game. Very proud
Very
of Andrew.
intense, exciting game. I mean,
Yes.
it was going back and forth where we couldn't give up a run. And so he wasn't just pitching where he had the lead and just striking kids out. He was pitching where he couldn't let a run go by, and he did a great job.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, up against a club like Rummel, Rummel actually beat Curtis to start their district play yesterday.
Saw that.
1-0. Rummel's gonna be
Nugent
there in the
threw a
end.
complete game.
He did.
And he got the walk-off hit.
Yeah.
I
Rummel's
knew it was a big game for Iannusa when I saw John grab his nachos. He got the extra large nacho and came and sat down. I was like, all right. John's getting ready for the.
I look at things like that, and I'll say this: anybody that was at the 3-game series against Rummel came out of that with one thing: Rummel's a good ball club. St. Paul's a good ball club.
Absolutely.
We went toe-to-toe with them. Really, I mean, I know the last game kind of got a little out of hand.
We walked the house, but the first 2 games, we were,
right there, and then they turn around and they beat Curtis. We've seen Curtis. We were kind of right there with them. That was early in the season.
You're going to have some good teams at the top of the select division, for sure. And look, and I'm not sure how there's not a whole lot of difference between the top one team and the 10th team. I mean, everybody's pretty close. Looks like Fontainebleau changed their pitcher.
Yeah. This was Davidson. He was previously in left field, now on the mound. Replaces Sawyer.
It looks like Brody Bootery's back now.
All right, we got our senior boot up. 1-1 count to him. He's been hitting it hard. Let's see if he finds a hole.
Get down, ball.
Right down third base.
Good hit ball, made good contact. Looked like a slider, maybe.
Yeah. As you scream to him all the time, make sure it's up.
Yeah, it's got to be up here. You don't want to chase. 1-2 count. He's not going to throw you something good, and if he does, it's a mistake. I can promise you that. Ball's up. Good eye. Like to see a fastball right here and you just jump on.
I believe it's 2-2.
Yeah, I thought it was 2-2, but the scoreboard has it off.
Yeah, it's definitely 2-2.
All right, 2-2 count to Bootery. Foul ball staying alive, our seasoned second baseman.
Listen, it was up, but he fought it off. I mean, I'm okay with that. Just,
Now he's just got to be. He's got to adjust here because I'm expecting a curveball.
Absolutely. He's got to hit it where it's pitched. If it's a strike, just take it to right field right here.
There you go. All right, gives us our first out here at the bottom of the 6th. Boot gives a friendly fist bump to first baseman after a little collision there.
I'm sure a lot of these boys have played together their whole lives. Being at Fontainebleau's less than 10 miles away from St. Paul's.
I'm going to go ahead and say I don't think I care for Bertrand's. I don't know what it is that I'm listening to, but I don't know if I love his walk-ups.
Yeah, Brad, I'm not too familiar with that song.
I'm not sure, but it didn't get me fired up to go hit. I know that. Big pitch there. Retiring Bertrand. Bringing up our senior catcher, Graham Lang.
Fontainebleau pitcher just coming in and pounding his own, doing his job.
All right, we're 8 hours past high noon and still playing some baseball here at Keep Field. One count. Ooh, slow, but
that's a good pitch right there. Graham's got to protect the 2 right here.
I wouldn't have swung at that either, Graham.
No, absolutely not.
1-2 count, 2 outs. Graham takes a strikeout there. We'll end the top of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th. Will bring us to the top of the 7th. Our Wolves need 3 outs.
Come back out.
And we'll take a break and we'll come back for the last 3 outs. All right, we're here at the top of the 7th. Stucker's still on the mound. He's going to be looking for 3 outs here. Our Wolves are leading 6-1 here. We're going to start off with a ball, a little low.
Yeah, I think Coach Scanlon wants him to go out there and try to get this complete game, but I wouldn't be surprised if a guy gets on. He might.
No,
might
if he
make a
starts
move,
laboring,
yeah.
they're going to get him out. But
Yeah, there's no reason. He's had an exceptional outing.
the kid's a competitor. You never know. He may be in there telling Scanlon, hey, look, I want it.
And look, you want your pitcher to
Yeah.
say that. You want your
We got
pitcher to
2-1
want the ball,
count now
for
here,
sure.
top of the 7th.
Heads up.
Ooh, hard foul ball right in front of our eyes. We got 2 balls, 2 strikes. Didn't like that one. Full count.
Scoreboard showing 2-2, but I don't think that's
Yeah,
right.
but no, it's got to be 3.
That's a great.
There it
Doesn't
is.
matter,
Another
swing and a miss.
strikeout.
That was a 3-2 breaking ball. That was a great pitch right there.
You know, when
That
you're
was
in the top of
Stucker's
the
8th
7th and a guy is walking off to his buddies and they're looking at him for some advice, and he's like, it's a good pitch. What do you want me to do?
Nothing you can
He's
do
just
there.
shaking his head at the next guy. Bradley's pitching a great game here.
Ooh, not sure what that pitch was.
Yeah.
All right, 1-0 count here.
Maybe a little down.
There you go, 1-1 count. Fontainebleau's wanting some base runners, so they're not looking for.
Oh.
That's one of those pitches I think if Graham hangs on to, he might get a strike there.
Yeah.
All right, 2-2 count now. 1 out here on the top of the 7th. Bradley's looking to retire another batter. And
There
he
it
does.
is, another strikeout.
Great pitch.
So that's Strucker's ninth
Ninth
strikeout. Only 2 walks. Sorry, yeah, 2 walks. Non-strikeouts.
All right,
He's
bringing
got
up
2
the Fontainebleau catcher.
2 walks, and I think it hit a batter.
2 hits, 1 unearned run.
Can't ask for a better stat line than that, that's for sure.
A little low. I liked it, though, but the umpire did not. 1-0 count. Woo,
He's
big
still
pitch.
pumping. Still pumping in the 7th.
1-1 count. 2 outs. 1 out away from Stucker getting a complete game. Will he be our first complete game this year?
Yes. As far as I can remember.
I believe so as well. All right, foul ball. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Our sophomore is competing and still dicing.
Oh, just scoots over
Little
Jude's
blooper
head.
over first base. Keeps Fontainebleau alive here.
That was a great piece of hitting right there. All he did was just go with that little breaking ball. Again, all you could do is just tip your hat to him. He hit the ball where it was pitched.
All right, shortstop Wyatt Robinson's up for Fontainebleau with a man on. We've got 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Bradley looks confident on the mound.
I don't see anybody warming up in the
No,
pen. It
it
looks
looks
like,
like
it's,
I
Scanlon's
think
got
his
the
game to
give
finish.
him
looks
the
like it's
game.
his game.
Need 2 outs right now. I like it.
Big strike. Nope.
What was that?
I don't know why he didn't call a strike there, but 1 ball.
squeezing him a little bit here. I'm not sure why.
2 balls.
It's a huge lead. I guess we're not holding him. Makes sense.
All
2
right.
outs. Ain't no reason
2-1
to.
count.
He means nothing.
Absolutely. Play back there and just give yourself more room to field one.
Now Jude's going to come up a little bit. Ooh, man.
3-1 count. He gets the walk there. Now, you'd love to see him be able to finish, but you also don't want to just watch him labor, so
Yeah.
won't be shocked that this will be the end of him right here, which he had a great, unbelievable game,
Yeah, I think it looks like they're gathering in the dugout. They're getting ready to congratulate him. So
which is he's well deserved.
looks like we're going to go to the pen. Looks like Sammy's going to come in.
I mean, well, why are we doing this? I just want to. I'm looking at Fontainebleau's schedule this year. I mean, this is a good ball club.
Oh, it really is. I was looking at it earlier.
They got a winning record coming into this game. You know, they lost to Zachary, who's a top 20, easily top 25 overall between public and select, 1-0.
Good job, 2-3.
They lost to Pope John Paul by 1 run. They beat Live Oak.
They lost. They lost 3 to Sam Houston.
3
but
to
it-
Sam
but I
Houston by
think
1 run every game.
yeah.
They beat St. Thomas, which is a good ball club. They took 2 out of 3 against Lakeshore.
They beat Live
They
Oak.
beat Laranja.
I think
Han has been playing great. Coach Harges over
doing a
there.
great job,
Yeah,
yes, getting-
every time I look at the scorebook, they're winning.
And listen, they lost a lot last year. Hannon did, and that's great. Kudos to that new coaching staff.
And I'm
I know. They lost to Fontainebleau lost to Walker, and I think Walker's
That's
a
what I'm
top 10
saying.
team.
They lost to Walker twice by 1 run. They're
Yeah.
one of the top teams in the state.
Yeah.
They beat French Settlement, who's always
Always good.
competitive, and they 10-run ruled North Lake Christian.
No, they're gonna be there in the end. They really are, Coach. And look, kudos to Fontainebleau's coaching staff. They schedule a tough schedule, and that's going to help them out with the power rankings for sure.
And one of the main reasons I wanted to go through that is I want everybody to understand that what Stucker has done tonight is really an outstanding job. I mean, he shut down a really good ball club for 6 2/3 innings and only gave up 3 hits.
Yeah, it's the
great
first time I
job.
got to see him pitch live, and he really is impressive. He really is.
Well, on the mound now, warming up, is our senior Sammy St. Pierre.
Sammy's last out, and he pitched phenomenal. He really did. Came in and competed.
What was it?
He was against Rummel in the first game, on Friday.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. The 7-6 ball game. That's
Absolutely.
right. Yeah, I think he came in and threw about 3 or 4 zeros out.
I don't think he gave up a run.
Yeah, when he came in,
I think he gave up 1 run, but it wasn't his
It was
runners. He
unearned.
inherited
That's right.
2 on, and I think 1 of them, maybe 2 of them scored, but from that point forward, he didn't give up any
That's
runs.
right. He held them at 7. I know that because they went 7 the rest of the game. 7-6. I don't think both teams started high.
Yeah.
And I don't think there was much.
Yeah,
much
I
scoring
think
after
it was
that.
7-6 in the 3rd or 4th inning, and
it
nobody
ended-
scored again.
It ended 7-6. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember thinking back when that game started in the 2nd inning, we were saying it's going to be a 14-13 game.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure.
All right, fans giving Stucker an applause. And we're about to see Sammy hopefully one batter and get us out of here.
But, I think Todd said it earlier. I mean, really, Sammy and Stucker are very similar. They got
Very similar.
similarities. Same build, similar body type. Both got a little,
They both move quick.
more of a side on.
Sammy's a little more 3/4 than
Yeah.
Stocker, but both kind of a short arm type. They really do remind me of each other. They really do. I'm not sure if Sammy's 3/4. It's definitely a unique delivery.
So I can tell you, he has a 3/4 delivery, and then every now and then he'll come over the top.
That's
zip
awesome.
that fastball in.
Which seems to be new this year. I don't remember it from the past.
I know. I agree. That's a good pitch.
Very good.
And
1-1 count, 2
it's-
outs in the top of the 7th.
I tell you this, his release point is tough on right-handed
It really
batters.
is. It definitely is. It's almost like he hods the ball a
Yeah.
little bit.
You're gonna go.
Foul ball. You get 1-2 count with 2 outs here
So
for our
this
Wolves.
Wolves are 1 pitch away.
It looks like
I
the
like
rain's
it.
starting to pick right back up a little bit, maybe. Nah, maybe not.
Slight mist in the
A
air.
little missed. I don't think we're going to need much more time here. I have a little confidence in Sammy.
Let's get him right here. Not a bad idea with them taking off last pitch.
Absolutely not.
And Sammy's in control. It's his game right now. And foul ball to us. I think I caught that one.
Let's go, baby. Believe yourself, you kid.
Ooh, nice little
close play
snap
at
throw by
third.
Graham right
Yeah.
there.
You know, the runner had a great jump, and we
Absolutely.
still almost got him.
I'm not sure the reason for the steal in that situation right now.
Yeah,
I think the Fontainebleau coach is talking to him about that right there. You know.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's nice to be aggressive and get a good steal, but when you're down by 5, you don't want to end it on
never
on a
make the
steal.
I'll tell you,
Third out
I
of
think part of it is he got a good jump, but I also think they thought we were just going to let him have it.
Absolutely, that's a great point.
You know,
Coach.
we 1 pitch away. And there,
Here's comes
Here-
the
here
rain.
comes the
It's
rain.
full count here.
like you said, this would be a great time to end it.
It should. Absolutely.
All right, 2 outs here, top of the 7th. Our Wolves are leading 6-1. All right, we got a walk there. We had a base open. So 2 outs with bases loaded here in top of the 7th.
Yeah. So this is 2-hole in the order. Corbett.
Good
Atta boy,
pitch.
Sammy. Way to work on top right
1
there.
strike to him.
Good pitch.
Now ball 0-2 count, 2 outs.
So again, the Wolves are 1 pitch away. Would love to get this victory. You know, this one's big. It pushes your record to 10-5.
Absolutely.
You know,
Against
like
a quality opponent,
that's
too,
what
I
I'm
mean.
saying. I think it's going to help the power rankings because
Absolutely. Just because
based
of the-
off of who they played. I mean, they come in with a winning record, a very tough schedule.
No question.
Oh,
Hey, that's not a
Sammy
bad
wanted
spot
that
right
one,
there.
ready to hop off and head to the dugout. Got a
Yeah.
1-2 count.
you know, that's exactly where Coach Seal asked for that one to be. Great,
100%.
great execution right there by Sammy.
1 or 2 balls off the plate there, and you know, look, he executed the pitch. That's all we can ask for.
Staying alive with a 1-2 count.
Yeah, you know, with Corbett in a 2-hole, you know he can handle the bat. He's there for a reason. So this is a good battle right here.
One thing we know about Sammy, he's going to compete.
Yes.
He's going to compete, that's for sure.
There
That's
it is.
the pitch to end it.
Oh,
Should have
man.
been. The umpire loves the rain. I have no idea why we're still sitting here after that pitch.
Nobody on the Wolves side is happy with that, and everybody
That's a
on the Bulldogs
balls,
side
2
is shocked.
strikes, 2 outs. The umpire wants to hang out.
If anything, that was one ball off the
He's
plate.
enjoying the game.
But that was a great pitch.
Great pitch by Sammy.
There
That's
it
a
is.
swing and a miss.
All right.
And Sammy ends the game. We win 6-1. The Wolves.
10 and
10
5.
spot. Good job.
That's big time right there.
Listen, guys, like we talked about before we started the game, I wanted to see how they were going to respond after that big Rumble series. And look, they scored early, and they jumped on top of this Fontainebleau team. This Fontainebleau team is battle tested.
Yeah.
And I thought we did a great job of that. I really did. We executed on the mound, and we did a great job at the plate.
Yeah.
No, exactly.
I'll tell you, not only has Fontainebleau played a very tough schedule, they played a lot of games. That was their 20th game. Somehow, I mean, unless I'm reading this wrong, it says their record's 10-10, and we're 10-5. So they played 5 more games than us in the same time frame.
Absolutely, two good teams going at it tonight, and look, I think we're getting close to district play soon, huh?
We're getting close.
Yeah, we got
Next
Hannon
Thursday kicks off district against Hammond. Play Hannon
Saturday away.
Then a big one Monday against Brother Martin.
Okay.
That's at home.
Away.
That's
away.
That's
away?
away. So our schedule says Kirsch Rooney. Brother Martin's schedule says UNO. So I think there's a possibility we may be playing Martin at Maestri Field, which would be cool.
And Brother Martin's a hell of a ball club.
And Brother Martin's number 2 in the state right
Yes.
now. So it'd be, if you come in, you look, Hannon is no joke, guys. I mean, they have been. I don't know what their record is, but I can tell you every time I look, on the reports, they're winning.
Yeah.
I can tell you unequivocally they got a winning record. I'm not quite sure what it is, but they're hot. Coach Hargis has those boys hitting, so
he really does.
I know the last time we played them, we jumped on them. I think we 10-run ruled them. I expect a much different ball club now. You're midway through the season when you see Hannon on Saturday. So we got to come to play, but it'd be great to get that one going into a big matchup
huge.
Monday.
Going into Brother Martin.
And I think after that we have senior night next Thursday.
Thursday is
at the Heap.
Opens up district against Hammond.
Yeah, everybody come out and support those seniors.
Yeah, we'll have some more the left field lounge shirts for that game.
That's right.
Alan, so.
And I'll just double check. Let me double check to see if we don't have anything between Monday and Thursday. I'd be surprised. I'd imagine Coach Scanlon probably strategically kept the games opening week at district to a minimum. But let me look at the schedule real quick.
And again, kudos to the field crew out there, Alan Bowden and Coach Sam, and I'm not sure who that is at home
That's
plate.
Kelsey.
Kelsey at home plate. The field looks
They do a
great.
great job. And
All right, so we were right. So we got Saturday against Hannon, big matchup Monday against Brother Martin, and then district play starts next Thursday against Hammond.
nice.
Which is
And it-
senior night, right?
Which
Senior
is something
night.
we need, you don't want to look past. I mean, I think we went, 16 years with beating Hammond, and then last year we,
Out of the blue, yeah.
out of
they
the
beat
blue,
us.
we dropped one against Hammond, and
Well, I can tell you right now, they're not going to sneak up on us this year.
no, this team
so-
is ready to play and excited. I mean, they're fun to watch, and
What I'm also excited about is I'm just looking at the schedule. If I could be wrong, but just thinking back the last couple of years, I felt like once we hit district play, we really only played district matchups.
yes,
And looking at which was a problem in my opinion, because I remember last year we went a full 7 days without playing a game, which is is not always ideal when seeing a baseball and hitting a baseball. The more you see live pitching, the better it is. It looks like Coach Scanlon. We got mixed in St. Thomas Aquinas, Riverside, and jammed in between our
we have
district
Shaw at the
matchup.
end, I think?
And then at the end, we play Lakeshore and Shaw, which historically, at least the last 3 seasons, I can tell you, once we ended district play, we didn't play any additional games.
And look, that's three non-district games: Lakeshore,
Shaw, St.
and,
Thomas
and
Aquinas,
Riverside. Listen, Riverside's a team that's won many state championships in the last 20 years for sure. So they're not going to be a team that's going to be a pushover.
Yeah, I mean, you get to that end of that road, you go through that tough district schedule, and you may need you may really those 2 last games against Shaw and Lakeshore could be huge, for seeding purposes for the playoffs.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely. Well,
we had a successful inclusion night.
yes.
Loved having the core pack out, and our Wolves are now 10
and
wins.
5.
We hit 10-5 with the 6-1 win. So we're going to finish it up tonight. So everyone stay hydrated and have fun. We'll see you next game.
See you.
All right.